Hello Internet, welcome back to Watch with Joe. It's time for another episode of Peaky Blinders. Right, where do we left? Right, where do we leave off at the end of the last episode? The Shelby family seems to have made a good deal with Billy Kimber to start to legitimatise their gambling business. And to do that, they had to screw over the Lee family, which have already been notified that there's some sort of war or bad blood between them now. So maybe we'll see some sort of attack or maybe some preemptive way to resolve their issues, and then they can both be after Billy Kimber. Basing on what I've seen with Tommy, I think that's more likely that he deliberately got on the bad side of the Lees to then get in their good books so they would join forces. That seems like something that Tommy would do. It's a unexpected course of action to get where you want to be and to use all the resources available. That seems the kind of person that Tommy is, but we'll see. I'm still curious about what is going on with Grace. Is she under his skin, or is Tommy just playing a very, very clever game? Did he originally plan to interrupt the, for lack of a more polite word, rendezvous between Grace and Billy Kimber? Was that all planned, or did he have a change of heart? I just don't know. What's going on with the inspector? He seems to have very few allies in his own police force. He doesn't seem to be on too good of terms with Winston Churchill after the Portrait of the King burning incident. And now the IRA shooting in that last episode. I don't know how that's going to play out with his plans as well. I just think he's in a bad situation because he seems to have no allies on any side at the moment, apart from Grace. And I still don't like their relationship. It creeps me out. He was her father's friend, and now he's hitting on her. It feels like I don't like that. And then the last angle is well, there's two more angles actually, thinking about it. There's the gun angle, which a lot of prominent groups seem to know that Tommy has the guns now. So the IRA know that Tommy has the guns, and the communists know that Tommy has the guns. The IRA seem to think that it's the Peaky Blinders who killed one of their people, but it was actually Grace. So that's going to cause some sort of conflict, I'm sure. And on the other side, it's now I suppose it's his brother-in-law who wants the guns and is threatening him. It's all there's half of this which seems to be going exactly where Tommy wants it to go, and there's another part which is just going God knows which direction. So it's an interesting point halfway through the season to see where we're going to head into next. So yeah, enough talk, enough chatter. Let's get down to it. It's episode 4 of Peaky Blinders. The Lee family.
Alright, come on.
Why do I have a feeling there's a bomb? It's either a bomb or a fire. Something bad's about to happen.
What the kids need is a mother.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm getting married.
Alright. This is going to be interesting.
John, Lizzie Stark's a strong woman and I'm sure she provides a fine service for the customers.
I won't hear the word. Understand, do not use that word.
Oh. Oh.
You know what word that is?
Everybody bloody knows.
Everybody can go
Oh,
to hell.
John, please say you haven't. There we go, that's the word. Please don't say you've fallen in love with a prostitute.
Men and their cocks never cease to amaze me. John, Lizzie Stark never did a day's work vertical.
She's changed. Or I've seen her change. Like with religion.
What a descriptor!
Brave is going where no man's gone before.
I mean, Lizzie Stark, John, that is really not what you'll be doing.
Oh no!
And why would they leave wire cutters?
Nobody move.
There's a bomb.
It's not in here. If
It's in the garrison.
By now.
It's in the pub.
It was my Finn.
Oh, it's in the car!
Finn, stay exactly where you are. No, Finn!
Jesus!
That's why you should never pretend to be me. Okay?
Yeah, I think lesson learned. Jesus Christ. And I was wrong. I thought it was going to be in the betting shop, and then I thought it was going to be in the pub, but no, it was the car. I think Tommy needs to fix this situation. Okay.
I need your boys.
For what?
I was right. I was right!
But I need
Joe for the win!
Mr. Churchill is becoming impatient. And I fear
He
that
wants those guns.
you hold all the cards.
Oh, no.
I
No.
hope to God that
I don't believe that at all.
if I were to be fired and it were your fault, I would do things that would shame the devil. My fury is a thing to behold.
Still
My
thinks
last
a lot
day
of
in
himself.
power, for example, I would see to it that you and your scum brothers have your heads stoved in with mallets and spades. And your sister too. A baby inside her would be of no consequence to me.
Oh,
The only
what
one to be
the...
spared would be your little brother Finn. He would, however, be lifted as a juvenile and dumped in that part of the adult prison where men have the most appetite for boys like him.
Oh, you are
Be a
pure
dark day indeed.
evil.
Shall be.
I don't say this lightly, but some people deserve death. What a dick.
And if you want me out of Birmingham, it'd have to be in a wooden box.
I think that's going to be exactly how you leave, Freddie.
You lay a hand on our aid and I'll put you in a wooden box myself.
He's out of control, man. He's out of control.
Warwick next Saturday, at least 50 yards from the beer tent.
It's the first step. He must be a happy boy.
I have in my hand a legal betting license issued by the Border Control. The Shelby family has its first legal racetrack.
Success in one part. Let's see how long that lasts.
Always keep contraband near petrol boat moorings.
Don't boats get searched?
We moor them at junctions.
Arthur, you idiot. You don't tell people who aren't in the family how the family business is run. Ah, that's crime 101.
But you're a liar.
How much for liar,
No
though?
Catholic girl would enter a church and forget to make the sign of a cross. First you lied to me about that pub you used to work in. Now I find out you're a Protestant.
Do you care?
No.
He just wants to know why you're lying. No! No! Tommy, no! What a mistake to make. Why?
John is his own man.
What you got planned, Tom?
And you're your own woman. Why didn't you tell him As you've been serving his brother for the past 2 years.
That was unexpected.
One last time. You and me.
Yeah, she hasn't changed.
So the past is not the past.
Yeah, it was a test.
Honey, Lizzie, just get out of the car.
Tommy, please.
Just get out of the car.
I love him, Tommy, really.
Not enough.
Really.
I think that's fair from Tommy. He wanted to know if she was for real about giving it all up. She wasn't. The money was more important.
Yesterday, in the front seat of that car, I offered Lizzie some money. And John, she said yes. Now that's a fact. You do with it what you want. You take the keys, take Lizzie to the country, marry her if you want. But you have to know, she said yes.
I think that's fair. That's letting him make his own decision, but he knows the facts. It's tough love, baby.
Bookkeeper, Shelby Brothers Limited.
Don't like that word, limited.
To be respectable, you have to be limited.
That's what worries me.
Am I delivering bait for a trap?
If you check that contract, I think you'll find it doesn't say anything about asking questions. Just give her the invitation.
When you work for Tommy Shelby, you do as you're told.
Tomorrow, we finish the war with the Lees for once and for all.
Finishing the war with the Lees. What did he arrange at that meeting?
Before you go into battle, there's something you're gonna need.
Oh my god, he's getting married!
Smile, John. It's a wedding. Now it's up to you, John. War or peace?
Gotta choose peace, Johnny boy. Gotta choose peace.
Will they do?
He'll do.
Which is sanctioned and honoured by the presence and the power of these two families around us.
Oh, she's cute. He's a happy lad now.
John, Michael, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Gotta love a wedding.
Ada. Not even a fucking wedding!
Sit her down.
Calm down, Ada. Ada, calm down.
Her water's broken.
No, Freddie will be there. Nothing will keep him away. Tommy said it's all right for him to be there.
I think it's that lovely barmaid, that pretty barmaid that just walked out, that's made our brother go.
Drinks to that.
Freddie? You can't come in here, there's a baby just been born. Freddie, there's a baby.
Don't do this to me.
Was this Grace or was this Tommy?
But the police came and took his father away. Don't you dare look at me like that!
It wasn't Tom.
You liar.
It was Grace. Oh, that's going to be tasty in the next episode. So, that was episode 4 of Peaky Blinders. That was I think that might be my favourite episode so far. There was a lot of, I think, insight into Tommy. There was a lot more. He showed his heart a lot more in this episode, and I like that. I liked seeing the juxtaposition. God, that is a horrible word to say when you're not thinking straight. The juxtaposition between Tommy's kind of cold, calculated business crime side and he does occasionally have a good heart. Obviously, the thing with John, I think he actually was doing something kind for John to do that. Obviously, it's a tough love kind of thing. And then he did arrange a wedding for him, which might have been done before he did that whole thing. I can't remember the order of it now. But it all makes sense. I mean, John strikes me as the kind of guy who's never going to be happy. He's happier when he's drunk, and that's about it. He's not going to pay any wife much attention, it doesn't seem, but there we go. I don't know if that's just me reading into things a bit too much, but that's just the impression I get. We saw the business get a boost, a legal license. So that side of Tommy's plan is going well. He is staying one step ahead as far as the guns are concerned. But the Chief Inspector seems to be closing in on him a little bit now, which is worrying. And the other thing to think about is, yes, Tommy has this relationship with Billy Kimber, and he now has this relationship with the Lees. But what happens when either Billy Kimber finds out before Tommy makes his move, or what happens if Tommy's move doesn't work? He's going all in on this, and I don't know if he's moving too quickly. It's hard to get. Well, obviously, it's been about 6-7 months since episode 2, roughly. So it's been almost a. It's been. We're closing in on it on maybe a year or so, probably by the end of season 1. But it's interesting to see there's two halves to the story. It's more than two halves, but really I think of it as the gambling side, which is doing well, and the other side, which is not going well. He's also seems to be falling for grace a little bit, and I don't know how much that is an act, and he knows it's her, or he really has fallen. He's still hard to read. I thought for a moment he'd got her when they were doing the raids at the junctions at warehouses. But maybe this thing with Freddy at the end of the episode is going to be the thing which does it, because it's got to be someone who knew that Freddy could come, and that's a very limited number. So I think she may come under suspicion, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. But I am looking forward to it, that's for sure. And that's it for this episode of Watch with Joe. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment below. All those things help me grow the channel so I can keep doing this for you, the internet. Tell me what you thought about this episode of Peaky Blinders, where you think we're going to be going in the final 2 episodes of the season. And yeah, what do you make of it? What do you make of it? What are your theories? Tell me, I want to hear them. And I will see you in the next episode.